talk about volunteering. You know, I volunteer my time. I believe I've said it before, you know, volunteer EMT, volunteer firefighter. I'll do some videos on that stuff later, but today I'm just going to talk about volunteering in general. According to the statistics, just under 25%, I think it was 24.9% of the United States population volunteers their time. And something to the tune of, I want to say over $300 billion worth of service rendered based off the volunteers. That's a lot of money. That's a chunk of change. And it was something like, I don't know, 116 billion volunteers. Maybe not. As I said, I'll correct myself below. But that's a lot. And just in New York State, where I live, less than 20% of the population's volunteers their time for like $1.6 billion worth of service. Only just over 3 million volunteers. And I'm not just talking like fire department, whatever. I'm just total volunteers. According to those statistics, New York State ranked 49th out of 50 for per capita volunteers in the U.S. That's a long way to go. So we can kind of consider this video the first of a call to arms, so to speak. There's so many organizations that require, you know, that need volunteers. Some organizations don't require that you don't even have to join. All you can do as much as just go volunteer at your local food bank. If you belong to a church, you can even, a lot of churches do volunteer work as well. You know, step up. But the problem is most of the people, you know, most churches, you know, they get a lot of volunteers and it's their own people. And then there's clubs, social clubs that help out. Comes to mind from my little town, we've got a Rotary. We've got the Lions Club International. Or you can volunteer with your local fire department, your local ambulance corps. Probably even check with your local Chamber of Commerce, see if there's any volunteer organizations. Or a good place to check would be your local penny saver. Well, me personally, I really only started volunteering 5 years ago. And kind of kicking myself for not doing it sooner. So I just want to challenge people, you know, volunteer some time. A couple hours a month. You look at the total dollars worth. And I'll put them down below again. But you look at the total dollars worth of service that volunteers provide for this, you know, the country. And can you imagine, as a taxpayer, what would happen if we actually had to pay somebody for their time to do that work? I don't know about y'all, but $300 billion is a lot of money. People complain about their taxes. If your local government had to pay somebody to work the food pantry or work the local soup kitchen, even at minimum wage, the amount of cost that would add to your local government, which is then going to turn around and get passed on to, you know, the taxpayers. Taxes are going to go up, whether it be property taxes or, you know, state income taxes, sales taxes. That money's going to have to come from somewhere. Volunteers are important. Big problem with today is everybody's, what about me? What's in it for me? You know, so I'm driving through my local little town here. I don't know how it seems like on the camera to the viewers there, but it's a small community. Less than 5,000 people. I can tell you, we can't afford to have property taxes. Personally, I'm not a property, taxpayer right now, but that'll be coming. Yeah, there's different organizations, as I said. You got the Lions Club, Rotary, United Way, Salvation Army. Red Cross. Everybody leads volunteers. And as I said, with today's generation, all about me. It's these organizations are hurting. They need volunteers. And the sad part is the volunteers they have are aging. I mean, our fire department, we got guys that are retired, close to retirement. I started late, but we've got a couple kids, a few kids that are younger than me. But I want to say, I think the average age of our fire department's got to be close to 50. Or just over. That's just, I hate to say it, but that's got to be pretty much unacceptable. It's going to come a time when these guys can't do it anymore, and we're not going to have very many people to help out. Need this younger generation to step up. As I said, I started doing it, and I regret not doing it sooner. 5-10 years down the road, organizations are going to be hurting. I mean, I've been to blood drives with the Red Cross, and all the volunteers are retired nurses, 50s and 60s plus, volunteering their time for these blood drives. Spread the word. Friends and family, get this video out there. I challenge everybody to find someplace, give up 4 hours a month of their time. I'm sure everybody has 4 hours to spare. As I said, whether it's a soup kitchen, the Red Cross, I'm not saying go out and join an organization like the Lions Club or the Rotary or the Red Cross, but they need the help. So please give them a hand. As I said, please share this video. Share it on your social media. Share it with friends and family. Let's get people. Spread this challenge out there. There's a lot of room for improvement. As I said, in New York State, it's just over. It's like 19.5%, 19.6%. A lot of room for improvement. I mean, let's get those statistics up. Said if everybody just volunteers a little bit of their time. I know there's organizations that do for donating, and I donate myself as well, but I mean, I help do some fundraising for the fire department, a little bit for the ambulance, but and the money's nice. But I can tell you from just first-hand experience, we appreciate, these organizations appreciate the monetary donations, but nothing beats just a little bit of, muscle, some physical bodies to help do the work. You can give all the money in the world, but if there's nobody there to utilize it for the good, what's the point? You don't even have to live in a small community. Yeah, bigger cities, you have even more opportunities. So please get out there. Please share this video. Give it a thumbs up. Give it some likes. Let's get some people viewing it. And most importantly, seriously, 4 hours a month is all I'm asking people. Saturday morning at your soup kitchen, 4 hours at your local food banks distributing food. Something. I mean, I'll even ask for fire department EMS, even though I'm going to be doing some videos at another time, but even that needs help. So whatever you guys can do, please. Anyway, down below, please hit that subscribe button, and please once again pass this along to your friends and family, and we'll see you later. Bye.